Ever get cut off in traffic and immediately feel your blood pressure spike? Or maybe you spend an entire afternoon replaying a conversation where someone said something slick and you didn't clap back fast enough. Yeah, been there. But let's fix that. Because if you're constantly frustrated, constantly reactive, and constantly overthinking everything, you're handing your peace away for free. Today, I'm going to show you how to become mentally untouchable, so unbothered it actually confuses people. Part 1. Why you react so easily. Your brain isn't broken, it's just doing its job, badly. That spike of anger when someone disrespects you, that emotional spiral when someone ignores your message, that's your ancient brain trying to protect you from rejection, embarrassment, failure, because back in the day, those things could literally mean death. Now, it's just someone forgetting to say thank you at Starbucks, or someone rolling their eyes in a meeting, but your brain doesn't know that. So it treats everything like a survival threat. And here's the key. You can't stop that first emotional reaction, but you can choose what comes next. That's where mental strength begins. Part 2. Most people aren't out to get you. Here's what most people don't realize. Not everything is about you. That person who looked annoyed when you walked in, maybe they just got a bad text. That person who ghosted you, maybe they're overwhelmed, not evil. We love to create stories in our heads. They must be mad at me. That was definitely about me. But 90% of the time, it's not personal, it's projection. People carry their own stress, insecurity, and baggage. If you absorb all of that, you're not protecting yourself. You're just volunteering to carry someone else's emotional junk. Instead, remind yourself, not my energy, not my weight. Let it bounce off you. Part 3. Emotional minimalism. We talk about minimalism with stuff. But what about emotional minimalism? What if you stopped reacting to every little thing? What if you kept your energy for things that actually matter? Not every rude comment deserves a clapback. Not every passive-aggressive tone needs a rebuttal. Not every inconvenience deserves a meltdown. Every time you choose to stay calm, you're telling your brain, this isn't worth my peace. And over time, that becomes your default. Part 4. Let them try. You don't have to play. Here's the funny part. Once people realize they can't get a reaction from you, they either change or leave. People who thrive on drama need an audience. Take that away, they run out of fuel. You'll notice this shift. People will start calling you cold, stoic, or hard to read. Good. That means your boundaries are working. You're not here to be rude. You're just done performing for chaos. Part 5. Real strength looks calm. You ever see someone completely unfazed while chaos unfolds around them? That's power, not because they don't care, but because they've trained themselves to choose their response. They've sat with anger and let it pass. They've been disrespected and stayed composed. They've felt the need to defend themselves and decided not to waste the energy. That level of calm is earned, and it starts with one decision. I don't have to react just because I feel something. Part 6. Build it like a muscle. Mental toughness isn't a trait. It's a habit, a skill. You build it the same way you build muscle. Resistance plus repetition. Start small. Stand behind a slow walker without sighing dramatically. Let someone interrupt you without needing to prove a point. Sit in silence instead of replying to something petty. Every time you resist the urge to react, you level up. And slowly but surely, things that used to ruin your whole day barely touch you. That's the shift. That's the upgrade. Here's the bottom line. You don't have to become a robot. You just have to stop handing your power to people who haven't earned it. The goal isn't to feel nothing. The goal is to stop letting everything shake you. So the next time someone tests you, whether it's a troll, a stranger, or your own overthinking mind, remember this. You're allowed to pause. You're allowed to protect your peace. You're allowed to move on. And when you do, you become mentally untouchable.